Hey everyone, welcome back to the Tech Ship channel, and today we'll try to fix this glass in my GoPro 8. What's special about GoPro 8 is that its glass is not replaceable. It was replaceable on 7, it is replaceable in 9, but something you just notice when you break it is GoPro 8 does not have a replaceable glass. Instead, what GoPro did is they released a separate product, the GoPro roll cage. It looks like this rubber sleeve, but it has a separate kind of a holder for replacement glasses. Of course, it's a separate product as well, and if you want to be smarter than I am and purchase that to protect your camera, I'll link those products below. This wasn't a hard hit, it was one of the adventures in Hawaii, and now I'm looking for the ways to fix it. Sadly, GoPro does not release the replacement kit whatsoever, and you'd have to go with the aftermarket part, which I would again link in the description below. And last but not least, I have no idea what I'm doing. I have purchased it off Amazon. I will attempt to fix the camera. Hopefully it would work as new, but full disclaimer, it's not something which GoPro recommends, and you might lose the warranty. I also cannot guarantee that, well, the adhesion they use in the glass is the same as GoPro, at least that's what advertisement said, but it would depend on your skill and the way you would attempt the fix on whether or not your GoPro would remain a waterproof device. So that's your disclaimer. Now let's go try the fix. Again, I have no idea what I'm doing, and the good news is if I would succeed, you'd probably too, so let's give it a chance. Alright, let's get back to business. Here's the camera, that's the GoPro 8. I hope you can see the damage on the glass. And this is the lens replacement kit, which I've linked in the description. And what we have inside is this. We have a tool to remove the previous glass. We have the replacement glass itself, very nice. And we have a couple of wipes to make sure that it's clean after the lens itself is clean after your replacement. What we need to do here is to apply some heat to soften the glue on the upper glass, which is like a millimeter or 2 millimeter Gorilla Glass on top of. And what I've learned is that the broken glass isn't the most often reason to replace it. Scratching is one of the big reasons why you would want to fix it up. So what we're gonna do is try to protect the camera from the heat. Use the hair dryer or a hair gun or a heat gun if you have it to heat up the glass. We will then use this pry tool, which comes with the kit, to undo the glass out of the camera. Then we will use a pair of tweezers to get rid of the remaining glue portions and just stick this replacement glass on top. Alright, the first part is done. What we did is we heated up the glue with the hair dryer. Try not to damage the camera, so just concentrate the heat wave into the glass itself. And the pry tool is good enough. Just notice that the thickness of the glass is about 2 millimeters, so you need to put the tweezer pretty deep to get it out. And then just move it along the glass to loosen the glue and untouch it. So now what you have to do is get this residue off, And what I've learned is the best way to do it is use the tweezers, grab the edge, and then just slowly pry it off. Sometimes it's easier to get it out, sometimes it's harder, but it's something you'd have to do anyways. So take your time. Alright folks, here is the end result. Please learn from my mistakes. Notice that this internal side is very easy to scratch, and it's covered with a thin layer of like a black paint to protect against the shades of light, I guess. So be very gentle with it. Nonetheless, the way I fixed it is just with the black marker. I have tiny scratch over here and right there. Okay, this is the end result. Let us just wipe it out. Oh yeah, these wipes are just to clean your lens after you installed one. Let's make sure it's not tuck in there. Alright, this looks pretty good. Once again, the steps are: heat up the lens, use the pry tool to undo it. Just make sure that you have heated the glue well enough. Don't overheat the camera. If there is a way for you to protect it while you are applying the heat, do that. Once you have removed the old broken or scratched glass, just use a pair of tweezers or any precise metal tool to undo the rest of the adhesive from the old glass. Try not to scratch the surface around the lens because it is very easily scratchable. And the last step would be just to grab your new lens, use this red protective film, undo it, apply the lens to your camera, apply some pressure, like 30-40 seconds, and clean it up. You're basically done. And this is it for this video. We have replaced the glass in the GoPro 8 for the low price of $15-18. Use the links in the section below to purchase the item I've used for this replacement. And let me know in the question section if I can answer any questions about the process. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next one.